even if you get the knockup from Rek'Sai, you can still just trade very effectively. Now there's the Nico taken away from Busio, so looks like Karma going to be the answer.
And I'm going to be honest, the double flex picks for Vitality don't feel like they've earned them a massive advantage here, because I look at the side of KC and it's so simple to see what their composition wants to do. And Vitality, I can see what they want to do, but they don't have any CC, so I don't know exactly how they plan on doing it.
Specifically,
LEC team
Specifically
finals
at
of
an international
worlds,
event as Humanoid flashes forward. Easy setup here. Lens is going to hit him with a briefcase. The flick back doesn't do anything to the Mundo.
And that's the power of the Rise. That's why Vitality valued it so highly. Oh.
Oh!
How did he keep doing that?
Can we get his vision when we see that replay?
Having not seen him gone back in towards his jungle, that he must have been on the objective.
Oh,
so nicely done.
All in. Kana interrupted on the tunnel out. Knock trying to stop him from getting to the next tunnel. Unfortunately, he cannot because Rek'Sai, hilarious champion. Luckily for him, though, Humanoid on the way here. Goes under, comes right back out with the Void Rush, and down he goes. Vitality finding the advantage on the top side.
And we watched the crazy Ike play here. I mean, we
didn't see the initial vision.
So he hit the Scryer's Bloom, which then basically gave the vision all across here, which is why I think Yike basically realized, and hang on, there's more than likely that Linces is trying to go for this because he will have just gone for the full clear. So really heads up play from Yike and good understanding of where they will
maybe
be.
try to steal Drake.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he's doing Drake alone, but he has small smites.
He's hiding in the bush.
Why is my man playing Splinter Cell? What happened here? Here we go.
He's going to steal it.
Steal it.
Oh,
Nope.
he didn't. Oh, he did get it.
He got the one. He got the one. Void Grub's going
And
over.
he
They're
gets
going to
the
try to kill
kill.
the Mundo. Mundo's still healing up for a while. Lens is now running away. The Q coming in, and now Humanoid might be in trouble as Busio is on the chase. So they get a grub and they get a kill, but the gold still favors Vitality.
A little roam, and he is taking over right now.
Started with a small
Oh, he took tower.
corner gold, and now he's tying tower.
Are you
and he
kidding
dies.
me?
Jack, shut up, bro. You're cursing players. We talked about this. You're not allowed to praise anyone. No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
The Drake is reset, and Yike is in a bit of an awkward position. Humanoid ghosting around.
There.
For the
Humanoid
root.
just walking really fast. He just wants to be barred so bad. Humanoid flash forward, easy setup, briefcase connects. Now there's really nowhere for Celia to go. She's got to run for her life. They're trying to CC the Mundo. They're using everything they have to keep Yahoo standing. It looks like it's enough as Yike finally arrives. Ball breaker forward, but the snare from Fleshy stops him from going any further.
And Yike is really making his presence known in this game.
That he is. Carzzy, though, trying to get aggressive onto Kalist. So close to finishing off the kill. Busio laying down the clone and using his own body just to block the Mystic shots here.
KC are starting the Drake here. They see Humanoid on top, and they want to pull the trigger. Kana already keeping in.
Keeping in, Yike taking his time, trying to find a target to ult T2. Kana off on the side. Knock may try to ult him, but a bit more damage comes through. Forces the flash out early.
Well, this is so low. Vitality hold all the cards now.
Yike might just want to go for the 50-50, but needs to be careful. Flash away. No time for the vault breaker. A little bit of damage coming for KC. Redemption to heal Vitality right back up. Mountain Drake secured by KC. Now they need to get out. But they get what they want.
Nako's trying to hide.
Yeah, he might be in trouble here. Although he doesn't get spotted, but maybe Yahoo is in trouble if he buys enough time here.
Get the
As the rest of KC.
That's the ulti. Unstoppable. The Realm Warp starts to come in. Yahoo's just dead. Thought he was safe. Had two teammates waiting in the brush to support him.
Kana's bot lane and has no TP. If he actually shows in the wave to fight the Dragon lead so they can wait for 3 items on Yunara, they don't technically have to take the fight, look for trades, but
Bliss going in for the 1v1. Humanoid suddenly thinking better. I don't know if he wins out on this one. Seraph's shield is there. Kless still continuing to walk forward. Yike waiting off to the side. Wants to lock up. Humanoid immediately goes to the ulti. Kless just dives in. Picks up the kill. Breaks a tower of his own. And we're just going blow for blow. Band for band here in this game.
Kalist is playing fearless here as he takes the 1v1. And Vitality were not willing to start the Nash when they killed the mid laner, but KCR, Yike the Smite King. Let's see how they play it.
Linces, how does he want to get into this one? If we could see his vision, show the pressure on him to try to find his way in as Busio finds the flank off to the side. Carzzy caught out immediately, gonna get flicked back, but now it's Knock arriving in the meantime. Carzzy still living for a moment, but it's Kana to seal the deal. Uses the ulti, Linces on the run, as is Knock. Ball breaker there, Linces locked up. They're not able to break the passive. Now starting to run, he's just too fast.
Unless Vitality are able to find some miracle play, Linces just clearing the crab. Oh, Knock.
Level 16 there for Knock. Immediate flash to knock up. Forcing a flash back out from Knock. Linces starting to step up. Busio here, but no ulti. Crucially, Cliff does have access to his ulti.
But there's no Ezreal. Carzzy on his way. KC should be able to just burst this out. Humanoid's in that bottom side.
Yeah, can he get it? Linces wants baiting if he wants to poke his head and isn't going to take the risk as Clone continues to be a nuisance. Linces now ready to chase. Kana presumably has a tunnel soon as he tries to sidestep. As the Yike goes right back in, looking to lock up Carzzy, but the rest of the team just isn't there. A play they did not need to make.
Yike did so much in this game, but horrors of his old VIT plays coming back to mind as KC now stepping up. Yeah, who goes in to separate?
The wall to separate with 4K, the objective's getting lower. It would take a miracle for them to steal this one. Lince is unmovable. 1800 does manage to take away the Baron, and immediately Vitality re-engage, and now it's a disaster for KC. Knock living far too long as Kana tries to finish the kill. Double knockup comes through again, but he can't tunnel over the wall as Carzzy drops him. It's Baron to Vitality.
This game is so back and forth.
Humanoid isolated on the side. Kana finds the initial knockup. Wall laid down by Yehu. Humanoid now ghosting away. Redemption coming in to keep him relatively healthy. He's just fast enough to escape for now. Trying to get back into the realm. More fancy forward, but the knockup is there in time for Kana. Humanoid down. Shut down for Yehu. Kana can spot him out with the tremor sense, even though they don't have the vision, though. Knows exactly where he's playing from. A nice added bonus is Busio fishes for a flank. Sends the clone forward first since they don't have vision in the brush. 4K getting lower, the 50-50, a smite fight, but they don't want to take it. They're going to knock up Lince and take him down instead immediately as health bar just disappears. Carzzy taking down Busio, but at the cost of the soul. Mundo, right? Don't have that semi-global to support someone on side lane without using the power of Humanoid, and currently he's the one on side, so now they find the lockup onto Knock. Redemption healing coming in. Knock living for far too long. Follow fight is there though. Knock goes back in, looking to pop Yike. Yike barely living. Yike holding on. Sundering a bit of sky to keep the dreams alive as KC now retreats. Humanoid stepping forward, but Glyph free to start unleashing damage. Dash over the wall. Kana coming from behind. The Rek'Sai will not find the angle. It's a bloody little brawl, and Carzzy wants to make the difference. GA pop. Busio can't go in, but he's gonna try anyway. Lock up there. Q through. Flashback from Yike. Humanoid off on the side, trying to burn through Kana's health bars. A close spot battle. Flash forward. Knock up from Kana. Yehu not there with the follow-up damage. The Sarah's proc just in time to keep Humanoid standing. Vitality turning it. Carzzy popping off. Carzzy health bar to hold on to hope in this game.
And Carzzy came to play, ladies and gentlemen. He sees that Yike wastes the Q and pounces on the opportunity. We're fighting again. It's the Baron Nashor. It's Yike's playground. He has the smite.
Has the smite, but no flash.
Can't get in.
Can Q forward, take the blast cone, gives it away, but he cannot steal it. Not today. Lince secures this one.
Bro, can stole that. Like I would be.
No, it's just done. It's struggling in game number 1 against Vitality. It's any close, but Lince doesn't get back. Kana manages to interrupt. Nako caught as well.
Nako clicks back. Yike immediately going to go in. Nako needs to find a way over the wall. That's going to be the cease and desist coming through. Nako can't find escape with an ulti of his own. He's going to get picked away. 30 seconds before the Elder. Vitality need to hold 4v5.
They went for Nako and they did not go for Lince. The jungler for Vitality is still here, and Vitality are looking for plays.
Humanoid on the flank. Yahoo about to get immediately deleted, but the knockup from Busio is there. Down goes Carzzy. Humanoid, the last major source of damage left. He's getting deleted just as quickly, but he manages to take one with him. The shield is massive. How is this Rise alive? Marek Frosta and the rest of Vitality standing strong. 2 members dead on both sides. It's 17 seconds to knock Nako, and Vitality might just get the Elder.
What the hell was that? I thought I knew League of Legends, and Humanoid looked dead in the 1v4, but he does so much damage, and the shielding and healing from Fleshy
be denied on the play.
I mean, Kalist is mind-blowing. He got one shot. I can't believe it myself. And as Kalist, you need, like, you're going to be kicking yourself after that one, because you could have used the fact that you have the longer range with the Yunari. You could have played it slower, waited for the CC, but it looked like a free kill. It was a 1 versus 4.
He's stalling on Elder. He's just waiting as long as possible to make sure the waves are in a good spot.
And then Nashor, ideally.
Yeah. It's just kind of a disgusting item. I don't know how it ended up in the game, but now Nako's been caught out, flick back. He's gonna die again, running for his life. Last little bit of health coming out, but now Humanoid's gonna try to 1v5 as best he can. Yike, burning, picking, holding on, will not go into the threshold, crucially.
It's going to be the bolt in for Vitality, but 2 big mistakes by Nako here. Not living up to his performance from yesterday, but it might just not matter.
Nexus Tower still standing strong. Carzzy's ulti going to connect on the Kana. Vitality now pulling back. 10 seconds on Nako. TP is there. They get the flash out of Lince at the very least. 1 minute left. KC need to hold the line and be ready for a fist fight at the Baron, but Vitality don't want to give them that time. It's TP in from Nako in the battle lane. 1 final hold for KC. Mantra Defiance coming out. Massive shielding across all of Vitality. Not mitigating much damage.
go. This is going to be the last wave, but it's double super creeps lined up perfectly. Yehu trying to use the wall to buy time so they can deal with the top wave.
30 seconds. Last waves here. Next one won't be there in time. Kliss putting back with the ulti in from knockdown. Go on, make the difference. Kliss getting back in the fountain just out of range of being executed. Using the fountain regeneration to burn through. But Carzzy's on the Nexus. Crucially, he's on the Nexus. He wants to end it here. Pana on the chase in. Nexus exposed at the edge of death. KC trying to hold on. Linsis not finding the angle. Humanoid going golden. Carzzy going off as he finds kill after kill. Resurrection there. Humanoid on the edge of death. But the game will end in favor of Vitality. At the end, insult to injury.
And Vitality have done it.